Hi, good afternoon. Hope you're having a great Sunday. It's Joseph Valente here, CEO of the Trade Mastermind, and this is a video for all Trade Mastermind customers from past and present, active and non-active, but still live in the groups that we have open. Now, one of the skills that I believe that I've got is the ability to be able to spot trends and, adapt and innovate in business to continue to keep going always. And one of the reasons that I started the Trade Mastermind was because I wanted to share the insights, knowledge, experience, and vision that I have for the construction industry and get businesses bought into that, because I believe there are so many great opportunities coming in this space, and there are still so many untapped opportunities. And one of the biggest things that got me so excited about working the niche of construction when I started this, because I was going to go into all business when I originally started, and I decided to niche to construction before I made any moves into training all businesses, and I believe it was the right one. And I still believe that the construction sector is still so far behind many other industries that it means the opportunity for you guys, because you've obviously got the sixth sense, and you knew that when you joined the Trade Mastermind in some way, shape or form over the years that there was a big opportunity, and something inside you told you, that gut feeling that you needed to do what the rest of the industry wasn't doing, and you pulled the trigger and you jumped in with both feet into an unknown world of training and education to try and learn something new. And many of you have continued on the journey with us, and some of you have got off along the way. And regardless of that, I think that what you should do as a business owner is always be looking forward and navigating the seas that are coming. And, you should be getting excited about the opportunities, right? Because just because you're selling one product and service, it doesn't mean that that's the only product and service that you have to sell. And just because it's worked for a period of time, it doesn't mean that it's always going to work. And I think having the mindset and the training and the vision to continue to evolve is where business owners really succeed. And if you get stuck in your ways and the mentality that we always do this and we don't do anything beyond this, or, we've tried this and it didn't work, so we're going to go back to what we used to know, then it will hold you back. And, one thing that I see as one of the biggest opportunities right now is the renewable sector. And I've very lightly put marketing out about it. Probably for the last 6 months, I wanted to test the interest and the appetite, not from the sector, because I believe that the sector is exploding, but also the mindset of business owners to see whether they were seeing this opportunity yet. Now, it's clear to me that the industry or the sector in renewables is going to be the biggest thing that the construction industry has ever seen. And because it's so new, it's so unique, and it affects heat, light, power, hot water, energy. When it affects energy, then it's really big. And when the government gets so behind, I've been analysing and watching what they've been doing and watching what messages they've been putting out. When they get so behind something, then that there is a big push, and there's no going back now. There's no going back. I think they tried it in early 2012 in the solar sector and so on, and it didn't really pop. It was a bit of a test. I think they overpromised and underdelivered. But now with their agenda for 2030 and all that comes with that, they have to see this through. That means the construction industry is the vehicle to deliver their promises to the population. And when the government pushes it, the population wake up, then they start to inquire and they go to lead gen companies and everything else to ask about these services. And then that should filter down to you guys who actually do the physical installation. So now the opportunity is huge. Heat, light, power, energy. And for plumbers and electricians, it's a no-brainer to be making this transition. I mean, you're crazy if you aren't, because it's not going anywhere fast. And the early adopters in any industry are the ones that win. And secondly, there are many trades out there that we've worked with that, you know, just don't have the market opportunities or the business models to suit, you know, a real successful business to flourish. And so you should be looking at this as well. You know, I'd be making the transition of, because it's not about the trade, it's about the business knowledge and the business skills, you know, and I'd be making that move into this sector right now. This Thursday, we have a free training day from 8:30 till 9 o'clock at trade, till 5 o'clock at Trade Mastermind HQ. It's 9 hours. I'm doing a 2-hour keynote there with training on sales and marketing. I've got Aurora Energy coming to speak, who built one of the largest direct sales solar businesses back in 2012, and they now supply and wholesale products in the renewable sector into the UK. You know, they've got a huge amount of knowledge, a wealth of knowledge. I've got one of our biggest success stories, Chris from Kimball Tech, talking about how he's made the transition from domestic electrics into solar. I've got Paul Selman talking about how he was able to exit his business from a direct sales and installation model. And I've got Chris, my business partner, talking about finance and operations and understanding how this business model is all about high ticket, high margin business. And you've got to get on board with this. So if you guys would